obviously some of the pain points that we deal with and the customers deal with is, again, going back to the hardware. Hardware failure on site, much of that is hard drive. That goes away. As an integrator, we get called a lot, or we're expected to take care of areas such as ISP changes or configurations. A lot of times my customers may not call me and they change their ISP. Traditional systems, I'm forwarding ports, or when a router goes out, and this is very common, a router goes out, it gets changed out, and all those settings that were in that previous router now goes out into the trash. And the next thing my customer knows is nothing's working. So their perception is all my stuff's broke. So from an integrator standpoint, I don't even care. They can change the router out 10 times in a day. As long as these cloud cameras see that internet, they are working. Traditional systems, you would shut down at that point. So I've got industries, retail, I've got salon industries that this is great to watch their halls. We're actually putting cameras with audio into some of these locations so the remote companies can hear if their music is playing. So they're doing more than just surveillance. They're listening. I have a kennel that utilizes it to allow end users to log in. So this would apply to daycare centers, being able to very quickly give new parents, which is a constant turnover, access to certain cameras. And it wouldn't be the entire camera on the system. Typically with a traditional system, I get access to the traditional system. I'm in there. I'm seeing everything that's there. With the cloud cameras, I can just give you camera number 1 and 5. So that's great. I have a ATV dealership. Obviously with this past pandemic, a lot of people were out and about socially distancing. Some of them were actually thieving at night. And this particular customer is able to use their cloud cameras and monitor and catch some of these crimes in the process. Actually, before the thieves even knew what was going on, they had the law down there picking them up and arresting them on camera. So that was great for the particular customer. And we've deployed cloud cameras at all of their sites as that was going through. So any industry, personally, I don't have a customer that I could pick out and say could not benefit from a cloud system. We just have to look and make sure that it does make sense, but very seldom do I ever find a location that when I'm comparing the traditional to the cloud, that the amount of pros or cons are going to leave the cloud out. That's not the case. So it's very little would it ever not apply.